Baking with Lexi. Baking with Lexi. Baking with Chrissy. Baking with Chrissy. That's all I know from that girl. Hello, y'all. Hopefully you can hear me. But welcome to another day and another stay at the Cozy Inn. Wait, hold on. Okay. I am your hostess with the mostest, Lexi. I got my cousin Chrissy over here. Clap it up. Clap it up. She's here with us. She's here with us again. And we're gonna be baking tonight. Yay! We have no idea what we're doing. Because we just Googled some winter baking recipes and was like, let's try something new. So welcome. We have two different cameras. So we have the main camera, and then this little camera you see is for when we do like our ingredients and stuff. So you can get a closer look at what we're doing. So yeah, I hope you guys have had a good, I can't think, what's today? A good Christmas Eve or Christmas if you celebrate Christmas today. Hi, Zaylin. Welcome in. Time for me to judge food because my back big. Okay. All right, you're done. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. She is making a brownie recipe. I'm making a cookie recipe. Voiceover Lexi here. Hello. Welcome. I decided to do a voiceover because while editing, I realized that my necklace and my cousin's necklaces were banging against the mics, and it was super annoying to hear. So you will hear that throughout, not as much as you could have heard it throughout the video, but when I let some of the parts play in a normal speed, you will hear the clinking, and I apologize for that. But here we are doing a winter baking stream together. This is our first time ever doing something like this, and we kind of want to make it a tradition. So my cousin decided that she wanted to make some hot chocolate brownie cups, which sound cool, and then I made coquito cookies. Now, I never had coquito. I am not of the Afro-Latinos descent, sadly. But I was just looking at recipes, and I had heard of coquito before, but I never had it. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it in cookie form. So you see my little cousin in the background working on her stuff, and you see me in the forefront working on some stuff as well. As mentioned earlier, there were two different cameras, so you could see different point of views. Throughout this video, you'll see me sharing the ingredients, and I will definitely share a link to both recipes in the description if you want to take a swing at it. Throughout this editing process, I decided to cut out a lot of yapping, but if you are interested in hearing the yap sesh, definitely go to twitch.tv/cozygirllexi with 2 E's to watch that. Throughout the video, you'll also see my cousin dancing randomly, and what I loved about this moment is that we created a memory doing this, right? And it's so crazy that literally in January she's gonna be 17, y'all. Like, I'm so shook. Like, oh my gosh, I'm crying. In this little clip, you saw my cousin Darius. He's a year younger than me. He was visiting for the holidays, so he popped in every now and then. You might see my mom in the background as well. But yeah, this was a really cool experience. Definitely. I'm not gonna spend time talking about like the ingredients I use, because again, you will have a link to the recipe, but just know that we had a blast doing this. There were some mishaps, as one would expect when baking, And if you are a person who bakes on a regular, or even someone who doesn't, like, it takes a lot to bake. The process is very long, but the actual baking doesn't take that much. Like, I want to say my coquito cookies took about 14 minutes, and her brownie cups took about 18 to 20 minutes. And towards the end of the video, because again, I played in normal speed, I definitely sped it up for y'all because look, baby, I know for a fact nobody's gonna sit through a 30 or an hour long, 30 minute or an hour long video of someone baking. I wouldn't. So, I shaved it to a nice, cool little 15 minutes, yeah. What was I saying? OMG, ADHD, y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying the voiceover, because look, I can't say I don't do these often, but I don't really do them often. In the future, for sure, I do want to get into vlogging, so of course, then I will do some voiceovers. But yeah. Also, I am not an editor for real, so please cut me some slack, okay? I'm still learning. I'm getting into my YouTuber bag all 2025. Don't know what that'll look like yet, but it's around the corner. But yeah, with baking, that takes a long process. Ooh, I just remember what I was gonna say. So my little cousin's cups took 18 to 20 minutes to bake, but then we had to make the chocolate filling, and with that was like another 20 minutes, I want to say, to make it solidify. So towards the end of the video, you don't see me explain why I'm cutting the stream off, but I cut the stream off because I didn't want people to sit up here and wait another 20 minutes with us when we're just looking around, There will be a point in this video where you see my little camera, which is my iPhone camera, will shut off because it died, because I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention to the battery life. One thing I will say that I would like to improve with the coquito cookies, if I were to do them again, is to buy powdered sugar. So the glaze that was needed for the cookies, you were supposed to get powdered sugar, white rum, and something else. I cannot remember what the other thing is. But the main ingredient is powdered sugar, and that was the one thing I forgot to store at the time, so I couldn't make the glaze. And I was trying to make the glaze from scratch. Child, they had the nerve to be like, oh yeah, you can get a pester and a mortal. I'm saying it completely wrong. I don't know what it is. Some like old-timey prehistoric tool that you can use in the kitchen to like grind the sugar that you have in the house to make it powdered. I don't have any of that. We don't even have a blender because my mom loves throwing things away. And then realizing at a later moment that she needs it. So we did not have a blender, so I can make powdered sugar from scratch. But definitely make sure that when you go grocery shopping, you have the recipe on hand so you can make sure that you grab everything. I had made a grocery list, thought I followed it through, and then once we were in the process of once we were in the process of baking, I realized I was missing that ingredient. So yeah, there was definitely a point that you'll see in this video where I asked my little cousin to entertain everyone because I went to go charge my phone. So you'll see her little silly dance soon, I assume. I don't know when, because I'm literally watching the video as I do this voiceover. We got a glimpse of the cookies. This is the part where I talk about the glaze. I showed the brownie cups, which turned out nice. There were at least 3 that weren't fully baked. So I was teaching my little cousin the broom straw method that I learned, where you like poke through whatever you're baking and see if it's complete, see if it's cooked all the way, baked all the way.
And then that was my little glaze I had made or whatever. Again, it wasn't the full-blown glaze, but yeah, that's what everything looked like.
Bacon with Lexi, bacon with Lexi, bacon with Chrissy, bacon with Chrissy. That's all I know from that girl.
So from here, you see me making the cup shapes of the brownies. You can see my cookies on the side. The cookies came out really well. I also had made a cream cheese pound cake because my aunt wanted that for Christmas, and my mom was like, well, since you're already baking, you might as well bake this one. So I did, and it actually turned out really nice. You'll see pictures towards the end of everything that was baked. And there was definitely a point throughout the video. Not throughout the video. Why do I keep saying that? It's just come to me naturally. There's a point in the video where you see me making brookies. That's what they're called, right? Because I never heard anyone call them crownies. But we decided that with the little batter of brownie and cookie we had left, to just combine them so we're not wasting it. And it turned out pretty neat. I don't think I've tried them, but I definitely brought them over for Christmas dinner at my dad's, and he's a sweets person. I'm really not, funnily enough. And I remember when I saw him, might have been the day after Christmas, he said how much he liked them, so yay. I had my granny try the coquito cookies because my granny is like my go-to person when it comes to cooking. Her and my auntie Kim, who is my dad's sister, they are my go-to people when it comes to cooking. And I got her approval, her as in granny's approval, so that was pretty cool. I just let her try a little piece because she's really finicky when it comes to trying new things. So yeah. But this was a super duper fun time. I'm glad that I got to share this moment with my little cousin and share it with my cozy crew on stream. That was really fun. This is me trying the cookie and sharing it with my little cousin. And, I approved too. And again, I'm not a sweets person like that. Like, every once in a while, I'll crave a little something, but other than that, yeah. This is the part where I told my little cousin to entertain the folks on stream while I went to go charge my phone. See her little dancey dance? Get it, girl. I know that's right, purr. She be on TikTok too much, but I can't even hold her. TikTok is kind of cool. Rip to the fact that it might be banned in 2025. We shall see. Hopefully it doesn't though, because TikTok is actually pretty entertaining, if I say so myself, And I was someone who was like adamant on it not watching it ever.
Okay.
So from here, we are finishing up her brownie cups. This is where we make the hot chocolate filling. So we had to buy a chocolate bar, specifically one that was in the baking aisle. That's like specific for baking. I don't know why I said specific 3 times now. Anywho, so we had to separate that, chop it up, and mix it with the heavy cream, put it in the microwave a few times so it can get hot. I definitely messed up the first batch, which I may have edited out. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember, but I definitely had to make a second batch because I had ruined the first one. But once we got that together, I think it's right here where I realized I messed up the first batch. But once we got it together, we were able to put it into the cups. She was able to decorate the brownies, and they came out lovely. Again, I'm not a big sweets person, so I just let her taste her own product. She liked it. They're still currently eating them. They should probably be thrown away by now, but I don't know. That's not up to me. That's up to the rest of the household on whether they want to continue eating them or not. But again, had a blast, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed somewhat watching this process. It might be hard to see. Hope you feel entertained by this voiceover. And again, if you want to catch me live, twitch.tv/CozyGirlLexi with 2 E's at the end. I almost forgot my daggone username. Like, what the heck? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.
W streams, more streams to come. Who knows what's to happen next year? But I'm excited. I'm excited, y'all.